Seriously, tell me when you can put on lipstick and black eyeshadow on your lips and then like drink your coffee and it doesn't go anywhere. I mean, that's just cray. There's nothing on my cup. My lips didn't move. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. I wanted to do something that made you feel sexy and boss and all the things we want to feel. So that's what I went for today. I hope you've been enjoying these Halloween looks. I'm loving doing them. I think I've said that about 1,000 times, but honestly, this is the funnest project that I've ever worked on. And seeing y'all's excitement is even more fun. So thanks for leaving comments and sending me their private messages and sending me text messages and my friends calling me and all the good things. You guys are the bomb.com. But it's probably time we should get into the video and check out how I created this look. Make sure you're subscribed and you hit the little bell so that you get notified every time a YouTube video goes live. I'm posting them every Tuesday and Thursday until Halloween. But seriously, let's get into the video. Hey guys, and welcome back. I am starting off today with our moisturizing lip balm. This is a wax-free chapstick that I love so much because my lips tend to get really dry with the change of the seasons heading into fall and winter, so I like to use that in the morning and the night and before I put on my makeup. I'm also going in with my Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer and my foundation in the shade Dewy. I applied 1 pump of each to my face and I'm just rubbing them both in with the Morphe M439 simultaneously. I was trying to skip a step this morning and just, you know, speed up the base face process. Next, after this, I'll be going in with the shade Snow, which is our pure white. I use this in upside down triangles underneath my eyes to brighten. It looks a little intimidating, I realize, when you first apply it. Very bright, but once you go in with the concealer, it completely tones it down. And this has hands down become my favorite under eye concealer routine I've ever done in my entire life, and I've tried so many high-end products, but using these two Shadowsenses to both brighten and conceal is the best coverage. It doesn't move and it doesn't cake up in my wrinkles and feel extremely heavy underneath my eyes on that really gentle skin. So I've used everything from Tarte Shape Tape to high-end with Estee Lauder and all kinds of different products. This is the best I've ever used, and I'm not just saying that because I sell it. I'm saying it because I believe it. So I just went in and used that Sandstone Pearl to conceal, and then I also, you probably saw I put it over a couple blemishes because I have a couple scars. Now I'm just filling in my brows. I chose to mix Rustic Brown and Smoked Topaz, so a pure matte brown and then kind of a gray-green color to fill in my brows today because it really matches the undertone of my hair. I typically wear Mocha Java and Smoked Topaz mix, but today I chose to go with Rustic Brown in place because it's going to play off of the eye look that I'm going to be doing in a little bit. So I love our Shadowsenses because they're so versatile because they can go all over your face. They can be used for eyeshadows, brows, contour, highlight on your lips, under eye concealer, so many uses. They're just amazing. These little tubes go such a long way and I'm just completely obsessed with them. I'm now going in with the Blushsense in the shade Bronze. This is a great color for contouring if you're someone who really likes to contour your face, which you're going to see me do heavily today to become a skeleton. So I just buffed that pretty heavily into the temple of my head with the Real Techniques 303 brush. And now I'm going in with just an old, I think this is a BS Mall brush, which are off of Amazon and super cheap and inexpensive, but actually last the length of time. I love them alongside Morphe brushes. And I am just using that and putting the Bronze Blushsense directly onto the brush and drawing the outline of the lines that I wanted to create for my contour. Obviously skeletons have that deep bone structure and look like they're hollowed out. So I was trying to play with how to create that. I am no makeup artist, you guys, and I realized that this could probably look a lot better than it did, but I worked with it. I played with it. I was being creative and having fun. So I just went in with the Real Techniques 303 brush and I'm buffing that out, that harsh line, so it wasn't so harsh. And then I wanted it a little bit shaded and darker. I go in with the Shadowsense in the shade Rustic Brown, which is a very pure matte brown, and I deepen that. Looking back in retrospect, I might go back and add some onyx as well, just to kind of give some gray tones. You could have completely changed this look and gone and made it all black gray, white, and done a pure skeleton type look by using Onyx, Smoked Topaz, and our shade Snow, and just really made that pure skeleton look. But I was kind of going for like a more glam kind of idea. I didn't want it to be the typical kind of look. So I kind of just was winging it the whole time, I'm not gonna lie. But that's the fun in makeup, is there are no rules and you can just play and make it up as you go and just see where it takes you. And sometimes that's really fun, and sometimes it doesn't come to fruition and it's a disaster, and that's okay too. You're not the only one. So I just went in now with the color Candlelight, and I was using that to kind of sharpen these edges and fix the curves. I got a little crazy with my contour brush and I was buffing it out a lot, so I wanted to kind of sharpen those lines up just a little bit. So that's what you see me doing here, and just kind of fixing everything. And then I'm going to go in and start creating the nose with the Shadowsense in the shade Onyx, our pure black. And I'm using my trusty brush. This girl will go with me to the end of time. If you've watched any of my Halloween tutorials, you know that I have used this brush like no other, and she is just kicking it strong. Girlfriend is good, and she was only $1. Perfect for like precision and trying to get really precise with it, whatever you're doing. I just love it so much. Now I'm going in and doing my lips with the shade Blackberry. Oh my goodness, I never thought in my life I'd be applying black lipstick, but here I am. Remember, when you're applying Lipsense, you're going to do it in 3 thin layers. You can layer multiple colors, which I will be doing today, but you need to allow ample drying time in between each one, and always apply in 3 thin layers. So I applied Blackberry first, and then I decided to go in, I wanted a little more red. So I am applying 2 layers of Glam Doll over top of this Blackberry, and that really gave me that deep, dark, mysterious kind of color. The Blackberry did show through slightly, but it's okay because I went in at the end and applied black Shadowsense for lines over top. So it all really blended together really well on an everyday basis. I would never start with Blackberry because I think that it will bleed through any color that you might add on top. So just kind of be conscious of that. I'm going in with the Onyx that I was talking about and doing these little lines. I did learn that if you keep your lips taut, it is much easier to draw a straight line. I don't know what I was thinking. And now I'm applying silver glitter gloss. I've been dying to use this gloss, and today seemed like the perfect occasion. It's so beautiful and so shimmery. It's so fun. And look at that, you guys. No color coming off on the wand. It just never gets old to me. Now I'm going to start on my eyes, which is, they turned out really pretty. I'm obsessed with the color Pink Posey, which is the shade that I'm using right now. This matte pink screams fall to me. It just has that pink coppery kind of undertone to it that just reminds me of fall leaves. It's definitely going to be a used color on repeat for fall. I went ahead and just sped up the video with me applying it to my eyes. All I did was just add layer after layer to kind of deepen up the color. And then I'm just applying that to the inside of my nose up to my eyebrows just to kind of make it look kind of hollow, I guess. And of course, there's a mini dance party always because I am playing with makeup, listening to music, drinking coffee, and don't have any kids around. So there's lots of reasons to dance. This is the shade Mocha Java Shimmer, and I'm applying that to the outer corners of my eyes and just kind of buffing that out. I didn't want to go in with anything too dark like rustic brown or onyx or anything because my lips and contour are extremely heavy and they're kind of taking the show. So I'm letting them play center stage and letting my eyes just be glam but not too crazy. And now I'm going in with rose gold glitter and packing that on and then just kind of buffing it into the rest of the eye look so there's no harsh lines. I did have to go in and apply this a couple of times because I am almost out, so I was like literally scraping the bottle to get every last ounce out. Normally it would be much more pigmented right away, and it's big flecks of glitter, so it's gorgeous. I finished off my eyes by going underneath my brow bone and highlighting with the shade Sandstone Pearl, and now I am applying my eyeliner with our pure black Onyx. And I did like sort of a winged look. I didn't want, again, anything extremely heavy, but I still wanted it to be glam and dramatic. And then I applied my mascara, my L'Oreal Telescopic as normal, and went in with my false lashes. I love this lash glue that I found, you guys. I've mentioned it before, but it is dark black charcoal gray glue, so you can't see when you've done eyeliner or anything like that. It's not white glue that stands out. It's duo glue, so just check that out in any drugstore. I'm sure you can find it, but it's made putting lashes on so much easier. And this is my completed look, a glam skeleton. I hope you guys loved it, and thank you guys so much for watching.